Okay, I haven't set up anything, so this is going to be from scratch, and there might be some mistakes and everything, but this is going to be the quickest way for me to show you how to do things. Basically, we're dealing with the circle, and you want to make sure it is a circle and not something else. So you're going to highlight it, and you're going to go to your measurement tool, and you're going to say, turn off the lock aspect, because you can see that the circle is not a circle because the height and the width are different. If I were to leave this aspect on and I change one, it would change the top. I would never get it right. So what I want is a 2-inch circle, end of discussion. Okay, so I turn that off, and I'm going to put a 2 in here and apply, and I'm going to put a 2 in here and apply. I now have a perfect 2-inch circle. Well, let's say that's one part we want. Let's get another circle made. So we're going to go like this and duplicate it. Take it over here and say we want this circle an inch bigger. So we could lock aspect now, because we do have a perfect circle because we duplicated it. So if I put a 3 up here, a 3 will appear down here. So let's make this an inch bigger and put a 3 and apply. It now is a 3-inch circle. Okay, let's go for one more circle, but we want it just smaller, just to make a little highlight around the bigger circle like they had on the thing. So I'm going to take that circle again. I'm going to right click. I'm going down to, up to duplicate. There's my duplicate. And I can make this one a little bit bigger, so I can say 3.25. And because aspect is on, it'll automatically change down here. Okay, another way to do this is you could take this circle and say, okay, I want this a little bigger. Well, what you could do is go up here to here, which is your offset. Now you're going to have problems. I have DE, you don't have DE. So my tools are going to be in different places than your tools. So here's offset, and this is how it works. By leaving it just with it where it was, it gave me a 0.125 circle bigger than what I had. Can you see that? I didn't have to do anything. So then I say, okay, apply. And what's going to happen is then this circle is free from that circle. Now let's say we're going to make these all different colors. We're going to put the lettering in here or whatever. So let's just play with the patterns of this one. That one's 3 inches. This one is 325, and this one is 324. So this is our smaller one. Is that what? Wait a minute. Nope. This one's our smallest one. So let's just make this a yellow ring around it. We're going to do. Okay. Oh no, let's go with Christmas colors. Got to go with Christmas colors. Okay, so there we've got red. Okay, this one's the next one. And let's do it in green. Now here's where I was saying you do have choice of colors. Okay, I don't like that green. That's not the green I want. I can go to options. This is the green I'm at. I might want a darker green or a lighter green or something else. See, you can make it any color. Now if you've got something and you know the RGB colors, you can put them right in here, and it will pick the right spot on this spectrum as to what color you want. So if you've got a definite color and you know it's RGB, I've never used this, but I do use a lot of RGB, then you know exactly what color, and it'll match whatever you're trying to match. So you do have a lot of play. Say you're close to the color, but you want to get a little bit darker, you can go up the scale. Or if you want it to be transparent, and if you notice her bows are almost transparent, you can see through them and see the color behind them. So this would make it transparent. So if this overlaps something, whoops, that's the back, bring it to the front. See how you can see the other color? So there's your transparency. You don't want anything to show through, then you better make sure it's over there. Okay, so those are two of our colors. Is this my biggest one? Yeah, okay. Let's make that, let's make this a pattern. She had those patterns in there. So if you go up here, you can do things like this, and you can set these the way you want. Say you've got this color here, go down, and you can make it a different color. Or you can change this color and make it that color. you can change the width of these. So there is a lot of play. Here is where I go if I want to make something look shiny. See, it looks like the light's the light is hitting it, and it looks shiny this way, as far as I'm concerned anyhow. Okay, you can also tilt how it goes. See, the blue is changing its location a little bit, and the white is now down on the bottom. Or you can go here and it's back half and half. Transparency again, you know what that is. Okay, so then you've got this place that you can use colors. So if you wanted to do something in red and green, you could do that. Then you've got this place. It's your patterns. Now, you come with preset patterns, but you can add patterns. I've gone ahead and added all these patterns from that link I gave you earlier. Remember, she was using this kind of stuff? Okay, see, you can set it to anything you want. Sparkly. She was using this or this. Okay, now here you can't change the color. Whatever color you bring in, that's the color. If I were to say, oh, I want this in blue, and I went over here and put blue, it's just blue. Okay, my favorite button, undo. So you do have to bring in the color that you want, and I can show you. Oh, that's all right. I need to bring this in a little bit. Okay, shut this down. See, I was bringing in the colors. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Sorry about that. What I was doing is going to that site and copying these and putting them into my pattern, and I can give you a different movie on how to do that. But anyhow, you would have to get the green or whatever color of that, and they've got thousands of patterns on that page. Okay, so here's our three things. Okay, we're going to put them together. Which one is this? This one goes on top, so it's going to be the front. Okay, now you want to line them up so they're nice and even. Whoops. You go to your tool right here, and you say align them center. Oh, they're all the same size. How did I do that? I thought I made one different. Okay. All right, like I said, I'm just making this one a little bit bigger. Let's make it 4. Okay. All right, so now I want to line them all up. Whoops, bring this to the front. And just so we can find it easier, I'm going to go ahead and put a color in it. Okay. Okay, now you can sit here and eyeball it, or you can just go and highlight all of them. Go to this tool here and say center. And everybody's lined up. So now all you have to do is now put a picture in there. And as I showed you before, it's very easy to do that. So we go over here and we put in the clip art. And what I did is, all right, I'm right here. I use Google. I absolutely love it. I go to images and I say deer. Oh, Christmas deer. Let's put Christmas deer. Deer. And here's the tricky part. Put clip art. Clip art or coloring page. If you want just the black outline of something and you want to color in all the different parts, that would be the way to go. So then I say, okay, give me my deer. Here's your deer. Here's one right here. Be great on that page. Or you could put these on. I mean, you've got all sorts of choices here. Okay, let's say, I'm going to take that first one because I think he's cute. Okay, so I want this one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say, okay, right click, and I'm going to say save the image. And it should save to my desktop. And I go like that. Now, if you've got DE, what you can do is go right click, copy image, go to my DE program, right click again, and paste. I don't have to go get them. Oh, okay. 3 has a problem that they haven't fixed yet. When you bring it in, weird things happen to it. and this is one of them. So I'm going to change and go get the one I saved. So I go to merge because I want it to come into this one, and I have to change this to say all graphics, and now I'm going to look for the deer. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Okay, and bring him in. And when I don't see him, he's usually up here. And what's nice is this was a PNG, so you don't have the white background. However, he does not have any cut lines on him. See, I've got cut lines over here, but there's none on him. So I need to make sure he's got cut lines, especially if I want him to sit on top the circle and he's got a cutout over here. So what you've got to do is you go over here. I'm sorry if I'm talking fast, but the more I put into a movie, the longer it takes to convert. Okay, there's my deer, and I want to, this is a hit or miss. I know that if I hit this one and turn this one off, I usually get pretty good results. I bring this down so it's more detailed, and then I start cranking this puppy up. Okay, now there's going to be a problem. It's not going to want to take this because it's a white background. Okay, we can try two different things. I'm going to do a cut and detach. Oh, let's see. No, he doesn't have his lines. Okay, let's go back. Oh, not that. Okay, we need to get him cut lines. So oh, another idea, because this is going to be funky. Let's go like this. Let's do offset. Now the only problem is because it's white, we don't see anything. Oh, that helps. Okay, there's my offset. Now if I shrink that offset down, it's going to get closer and be my cut line for the deer. I don't have to trace the deer. I just have to get the cut lines to him. So I'm going to bring this down to 060. Let's see what that gives us. It's close, but I'd still like it a little bit closer. So let's try 9. And apply. Oh, darn. I think, all right, you know what? I can't fool with these numbers, so I'm going to go like this and shrink it. Well, not either shrink it or enlarge it. Oh no, that isn't going to work either. Oh damn. Oops. Excuse my French. I hate this. Well, you could use it this way, but basically what you would do is you would play with these numbers until you got this right. Let's try this. All right, let's try 009. Okay, I did 009 and it's right on the deer. So now I'm going to group that so I don't lose it. Now when I go to the knife, oh, put the cut edge. There, he's ready to cut out. Now the problem is if you put him like this and you've got that cut line, see what's happening? So you're going to have to bring this to the front, and you're going to have to, you're going to have to turn off the cut lines. You're going to have to ungroup him, and you're going to have to get rid of some of these cut lines. So the cut lines are only around here. See, he did have cut lines on. Okay, so no cut. Okay, so what I would do, I would probably go something like this, take the eraser and say, okay, I'm going to keep just above the ears. I'm going to put the deer on here, and then I'm going to put his ears on here. Now this you'll have to eyeball because this is going to be too close to this. But anyhow, there you've got your thing. Okay, I'm going to stop now I know you need lettering in here, but you can also just do, that's if you wanted the monograms. If you just want to put typing in there, you can put anything. Okay, just put it in it. Whoa, undo. And here you can go like this, get your circle, get your lettering, go back up here and tell it to center, and the me will be put in the center, and you put the coloring on. Now here, you need to make sure you turn the cut lines off, because if you have that like that, that me is going to cut out in the middle, and so are all these other ones. So you're doing a print and cut. So you've got to take each one of these and say no cut. Well, that was the outside one. That's not the one we wanted. All right, let's click off. Try to get the green one. Okay, no cut. The red one, no cut. The yellow one, no cut. The me, no cut. Now the only thing that's going to cut is this, and we're going to pair it with this, group it, and now it'll cut. Well, don't worry about that. You can just send this to the back and everything, but you'll have to play with that. But I've got to stop this, otherwise you'll never get to see this thing.